Marcus Irwin from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and I'm excited to show you today the new square pillow box die. I used it to make a pumpkin treat, and it is so easy. I really like this framelit because it truly does make treat making quick and easy. All right, so let's get started. First, I'm going to show you the stamp sets that we're going to use. Sparkly Seasons is a stamp set designed to make shaker cards, but of course that's not all you can make with it. I'm going to use this a bunch in the coming weeks. I love this stamp, and that's what we're using today. And I'm also using another of my favorites from the holiday catalog, the Halloween Treat stamp set. All right, so I got Tangerine Tango, and I used the new square pillow box die to cut out two. To make a pillow box, you actually need two of these. So you run it through your Big Shot, and then I embossed it with our wood grain embossing folder. And before you do that, before you emboss it, make sure you go through and fold in those score lines. That'll make it a little bit easier after you have embossed it to fold in those little flaps. All right, so now I have used our tear and tape on the two side tabs, and we're going to line these up right here. Make sure we get them even. The tear and tape is great. It is super strong. It has super strong hold, and you can tear it with your fingers. You don't have to cut it with scissors, so that makes it go faster. All right, so I'm going to fold this one in, and I'm just going to lay it down like, well, if I could see over the camera, I'm sorry guys, let me just make sure I have it lined up. There we go. Okay, so there you go. Boom, look at that, done, easy, right? Now these little notches are designed to crisscross like that on the bottom. Now I am constantly afraid that my little treats are going to come apart when I send them off, and I mean, how sad would that be for all the little Halloween candy to be dropped all over the floor and not be able to be enjoyed. So I'm just going to take my fast fuse and I'm going to adhere this. Now when I do the top, I will definitely do that crisscross. That way the recipient doesn't have to tear it open. All right, so there we have the main construction, and this will close. Put your little treat in there, and well, come on, let's see if it's going to behave today for me, and crisscross it like that. All right, so let's do the stamping. I'm going to use Whisper White, and I'm using our new archival basic black ink, which is really, really good. I like it a lot. It does, you'll notice the pad is not the foam like our new stamp, or newish in the last few years stamp pads, and that's because for the black ink, the pad has to be the old linen style. It's fine. I still think it works wonderfully. So I'm going to stamp the chevron circle in basic black on Whisper White, and you'll notice my photopolymer stamp is black, and that's because I used it at a stamp camp recently, and it was used all day in black ink and not clean. So it's stained. Yours, when you get yours, it'll be crystal clear. Just make sure you clean your stamps as soon as you use them. All right, let's do the skull. So cute. He's a cute skull. He's not scary. And we're going to do the bone twice. All right, now when I am trying to cut out a stamped image, I'm going to use my magnetic platform because it's going to hold those framelits in place. So you have your magnetic platform, your clear plate, which mine aren't really clear so much anymore, are they? And you put these down, and you're going to line your framelits up, and it makes it so easy. They're going to hold them in place. Now I only have one bone. Only one bone comes in this set, so I'll have to run that one twice. I do want to warn you, this bone is not symmetrical, so it's not the same on both sides. And you can see here it's not really lined up well. So I'm just going to flip it, and you'll see then it's perfect. All right, so make sure you line that up. And then I'm going to take a piece of cucumber crush and the Boo framelit that comes with the coordinating framelits, and I'm going to put it right there with it. And for the stem, I'm using one of our new label framelits. I believe it's called Labels and Tags or Tags and Labels. Check my blog. I'll have all the specific product information for you. Now, look, I can run all of this through at one time. I don't have to do it one at a time. I can kill all these with one swoop. The only one I'll have to do again is the second bone, but that's much better than having to do them individually. All right, so now you can see that I'm just going to take these off, and look, they are ready to go. Don't you love that? So let's put this one, whoops, let's take that out. We're going to run that through again. Line it up, take these two little guys off. Let's see, I think we'll just leave that there. I don't want to knock the framelit out of place. All right, now if you'll notice, when I run this through, it kind of crackles. Well, it didn't do it that time, but the last time I did it, it kind of crackled. If your Big Shot crackles, it's okay. It's just the nature of the beast, really. It's these plates crackling as they go through. You can see the more you use them, the more little cracks and things you're going to get in there. But that's okay. They still work just fine. All right, I think we're ready. Let's get all of our pieces. Let's get this boo out. All right, so I like to use dimensionals a lot, of course. It gives everything a little extra dimension, ha ha ha. And I'm going to use dimensionals to put these bones and the skull there like this. I don't know, I don't think these are too spooky, do you? I think it's kind of fun. We're going to add a little, let's do it like that. We're going to add a little bow to this skull to make it definitely not so scary. All right, I like to use my glue dots on things like this. We also have a great new adhesive that's a precision tip pen, and it would work great here as well. All right, let's do one more. I'm going to use my my paper snips to get my glue dots. It's the second best use of this tool. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. Let's add the bow. I am in love with this ribbon. It's called Into the Woods cotton ribbon. And you can see I have taken one long edge and cut it off. You guys know the drill if you've seen my videos. I just love to pull the fibers out of ribbons. Now, if you don't want to do that or you don't have time, you got to make a bunch, just tie a bow with a purple ribbon. It would be just fine. The color of this ribbon is actually rich raspberry. I like using purple with Halloween things. I think it's an opposite color of orange, and so it really goes well. All right, now our skull is so cute. Let's clear off our workspace and get our pumpkin back over here. And a couple of more dimensionals right here. You could also use, I meant to mention, the chevron embossing folder for your pumpkin. I think that would be really cute. We have a retired embossing folder that's a stripe, which would be great. Anything to give that pumpkin a little bit of texture. All right, there you go, guys. Fill it with some pumpkin spice M&Ms, give it to a teacher, a neighbor, a friend, and they will love it. Make sure you check out my blog for all the details on how to make this project, the specific colors and tools that I used, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.